Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. The Trump account savings vehicles that were created as a part of last year's Big Beautiful Bill are now open and available. If you have children younger than 18, should you open one of these 530A accounts, is what they're called? Well, if you had or plan to have a baby born between the beginning of 2025 and the end of 2028, you might as well. For children born during that period who are U.S. citizens, a new account comes with an initial $1,000 deposit from the federal government. It makes all the sense in the world to take advantage of that benefit. What you might do with the account after that is more complicated. Your family can put up to $5,000 a year per child in addition to the initial $1,000 of seed money that the government deposits. This doesn't lower your taxable income the way a traditional IRA contribution does. It's after-tax dollars. Employers can also contribute if a company sets up the right kind of plan. The maximum employer contribution is $2,500 per employee per year, and this counts toward the same $5,000 cap on contributions. Business owners who pay themselves a salary can use this to fund a child's account with pre-tax dollars, which means non-deductible. So what happens to the money? Well, it goes into a low-cost index fund. Every account starts in the State Street SPDR, that's SPDR, portfolio S&P 500 ETF. It's a lot of letters. So it's invested in the top 500 companies in the U.S. And the charge is only 2 basis points, 0.02% a year, which is very, very good. Over time, account holders can choose among 4 other broad market index funds in the same low fee range. So that's attractive. The child can take control or will take control of the fund when they're 18. And from there, the account would work like a regular traditional IRA. The new accounts have some features, though, that don't compare favorably with existing options like 529 college savings plans or Roth IRAs. Here's the problem. When the money comes out, it's taxed as ordinary income. So when it goes in, it's not tax deductible, but when it comes out, it's taxed. This includes the earnings, the federal $1,000, any employee contributions as well, as are also including the family contributions too. There are a lot better options out there. A Roth IRA is also funded with after-tax dollars, right? But it pays out completely free. A 529 savings plan has higher contribution limits and provides tax-free withdrawals for educational purposes. So it's not tax going in, or it's after tax going in, but it's not tax coming out. A regular brokerage account is taxed only on its growth, and long-term capital gains rates usually apply to that. It also has no contribution limit, and the money is accessible at any time. A plain brokerage account holding a low dividend index fund could be an option to consider, for example, like Fidelity's zero funds that have no cost associated with them. So the $5,000 annual cap on the Trump account, it's lower than what you can put in a regular IRA, which has a limit of $7,500 for 2026. Nothing can be taken out of a Trump account before the year that the child turns 18. so the money's no help in emergencies. Personally, I don't see any reason why anybody would do this, except just to get the $1,000. That's free money up front. Outside of that, I really don't see any advantages. Now, one provision of this 530A that can be used to improve the deal is it's morphing into a traditional IRA when the child turns 18. At that point, the owner would convert all the account to a Roth IRA. This would require paying the income tax on the balance on which you roll over. But since 18-year-olds usually have little income, that tax bill would likely be small. After the Roth conversion, subsequent growth and withdrawals would be tax-free. The title of the piece by Adam Michael for the Cato Institute sums all this up pretty good. Trump accounts, good idea, bad design. The concept sound and the initial $1,000 deposits worth having, yet the 530A accounts are nothing special. And the way they are taxed makes them less useful than other options that families already have. So, like I said, claim the seed money if your child qualifies, but before you put another dime into those accounts, compare it to the other options, and you'll probably choose another one that's more appropriate for your circumstances. Thanks for listening.